So, good day everyone. We are going to demonstrate all about the chemical reactions. A chemical reaction is a process that occurs when two or more substances interact to produce new substances with different physical and chemical properties. It involves the breaking and forming of chemical bonds, resulting in a change in the identity of the substances involved.
So our first experiment is rum and bleach.
Rum is an alcoholic beverage, while bleach is a powerful chemical cleaner containing sodium hypochlorite. When combined, the color of rum changes into clear, but on the other hand, they produce harmful chlorine gas, which can cause respiratory issues and chemical burns. Ingesting or coming into contact with such a mixture can result in serious injury or even loss of life.
So our next experiment is all about mixing bleach and salicylic acid. Mixing bleach and salicylic acid is not recommended and can lead to the formation of harmful byproducts. Salicylic acid is a beta-hydroxyic acid commonly used in skincare products, while bleach contains sodium hypochlorite, a powerful oxidizing agent.
When these two substances are combined, they can produce chlorine gas, which is highly toxic and irritating to the eyes, skin, and respiratory system. Inhaling or coming into contact with this gas can cause coughing, wheezing, and other respiratory issues. Although not visible to the naked eyes, the mixture may result in an exothermic reaction generating heat that can potentially cause burns or damage to surrounding materials. So, our next experiment, we are going to mix baking soda and rum. Mixing baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, and rum is not a recommended combination. Baking soda is a common household ingredient used as a leavening agent in baking, while rum is an alcoholic beverage. When baking soda and rum are combined, they can produce an undesirable reaction, which is not visible to the naked eye. The sodium bicarbonate in baking soda can react with the alcohol in rum, potentially leading to the formation of unwanted byproducts or altering the properties of both substances. Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to discuss about intensive and extensive properties. Intensive properties are those that do not depend on the quantity or extent of the substance involved. They are inherent characteristics that remain unchanged regardless of the amount of the substance present. Examples of intensive properties include temperature, density, color, and concentrations. Extensive property. Extensive properties, on the other hand, depend on the quantity or extent of the substance involved. These properties change when the amount of substance present. Examples of extensive properties include mass, volume, energy, and total cost.
Rum, intensive property. The intensive properties of rum include its temperature, density, color, and concentration. Temperature is a measure of how hot or cold the rum is, while density refers to how much mass is contained in a given volume of rum. Color is the visual appearance of the rum, and concentration refers to the amount of alcohol present in the liquid.
Extensive property.
The extensive properties of RAM include its mass, volume, energy, and total cost. Mass is the amount of matter in the RAM, measured using a scale or balance. Volume refers to the space occupied by the RAM, measured using graduated cylinders or measuring cups. Energy is related to the heat content or cooling effect of the RAM when consumed. Total cost depends on factors such as production cost, taxes, packaging, and distribution.
So next is the RAM glass. Intensive property. The intensive properties of a RAM glass include its temperature, density, color, and concentration. Temperature refers to how hot or cold the glass is. Density relates to how much mass is contained in a given volume of the glass. Color describes the visual appearance of the glass, and concentration refers to the amount of liquid, in this case RAM, present in the glass.
So the extensive properties of a rum glass include its mass, volume, energy, and total cost. Mass is the amount of matter in the glass itself, not including any liquid it may contain, measured using a scale or a balance. Now, volume refers to the space occupied by the glass, again, not including any liquid it may contain, measured using graduated cylinders or measuring cups. Now, energy. Energy is related to the heat content or the cooling effect of the glass itself, again, not including any liquid it may contain. Total cost depends on factors such as production, costs, taxes, packaging, and distribution expenses associated with manufacturing and selling the glass.
Now next is concrete. Intensive property. The intensive properties of concrete include its temperature, density, color, and concentration of constituents. Temperature refers to how hot or cold the concrete is. Density relates to how much mass is contained in a given volume of concrete. Color describes the visual appearance of the concrete, and the concentration refers to the proportion of different materials, such as cement, aggregates, and water, present in the concrete mixture.
Extensive property. The extensive properties of concrete include its mass, volume, energy content, and total cost. Mass is total amount of matter in the concrete mixture, measured using a scale or balance. Volume refers to the space occupied by the concrete mixture, measured using graduated cylinders or measuring cups. Energy content relates to the heat released or absorbed during curing and hardening processes. Total cost depends on factors such as raw material costs, such as cement aggregates, labor costs for mixing and placing, equipment costs, transportation expenses, and other construction related costs.